could've handled this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back. Take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home, so better pack your bags. I'm a heavy hitter, come take a sip of this potion. Float like a butterfly, I'm floating like the ocean. Battle cries of music to my ears, I'm the composer. Y'all can never hurt me, got you wilting like the roses. best man, I'm spinning like a cellophane. Climb to the top of all mountains. Make me the boss of all bosses. Climb to the top of all mountains. Make me the boss of all bosses. Better, I'm stronger, I'm faster, okay? Found a new style that I needed to check. Found me some strength that got me through the day. Trained and I train, now I'm ready to play. This beginner is a master, if not I've been all the way. I've been climbing up the ladder, now it's time to beat the game. Won't let you forget, you better remember the name. Cause I'm headed to the top and got nothing else to say. One check, two, you ain't first, you lose. One check, two, you ain't first, you lose. Quick 1, 2, you'll be the first to lose. Knock you right out, let my clock hit snooze. Ridiculous cause my build is so different. All my fear I got rid of it, I'm a product that's limited. Different ability, better step up the stamina. When I step into the ring I turn from human to animal. Straight to the top, that's exactly where I'm headed. I'm the best that ever did it, when I said it I meant it. It's the end like appendix for all of my competition. I'm the best that ever did it, when I said it I meant it. It's a rap like some bandages, the winner is unanimous. I'm quicker than the flashes from the lights on the cameras. Oh, you the best? What a big cap. I can take you standing on my backpack. Don't listen to the chatter or any of the commotion. Where your life go or your boy got it stolen. Hit harder than a rock and I watch you get eroded. I am the one that's been destined, I've been chosen. Bring your best man, have him spinning like a cellophane. Climb to the top of all mountains. Make me the boss of all bosses. Climb to the top of all mountains. Make me the boss of all bosses. I got fists, got feet, I got brains. Y'all say that, y'all all get slept. Beat of the cheaters and balance the craze. Need the win, man, forget all the praise. My words hitting harder than your sticks and stones. I'ma need the gold like a herringbone. A challenger, no challenge, man, you got to go. I'll be sitting on it while you watch the throne. One check, two, you ain't first, you lose. One check, two, you ain't first, you lose. Quick 1, 2, you be the first to lose. Knock you right out, let my clock hit snooze. Limitless, I got drive like a dealership. Let's steal it and settle it, blur you out like a censorship. I'm a king, undisputed when I step into the ring. I don't worry about the drama when I hear the bell ding. I do need a go, homie, look at the wins. I'm a great, I'm a go, a phenomenal thing. No, you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back. Take them all.
What up, though? What up? Sorry it's late, but hey, I had no excuse to support me. It's either you don't or you do. I'm your host, MasterBoris. Welcome to the stream. I'm on the YouTube side of the game, and I'm on the Twitch side of the game. So for the longest time, well, I could have been streaming 30 minutes ago, but I had trouble like logging in, doing the multi-streams, you know what I'm saying, on the Twitch side of the game. But yeah, I'm here. So we got some stuff to talk about. But then again, this is gonna be a shorter stream than last week. I'm not gonna take too much of y'all time. For those of you that are here, welcome. Some things to talk about. Wednesday I just chat with y'all and see what y'all up to. You know what I mean? As I go over or what I want to talk about for tonight. Wednesday nights, that's what we do. And I try to be consistent, with my schedule as much as I can. But for the past month, I have. So, I got to give me credit on that. I'm really trying to, get into the streaming thing. But then again, streaming, grassroots streaming is dead. And guess what? People like Hassanet, High Show Speed, Aiden Ross killed it. So we got a problem. I know, a lot of y'all people, I'll probably say 90% of y'all, I'm talking to my people on Twitch, that like to stream and y'all just interacting with y'all chat, your own community. Shoot, I'm trying to build one myself right now, you know what I'm saying, so we can get it popping, show stopping, because I don't really want to go crazy, when it comes down to, the streaming thing and the gameplays that I want to get down into. I know some of y'all streamers, mostly y'all want to play on your desktop computers or your game systems and just stream and do content like that. But, as, people like Hassanet, I Show Speed, and Aiden Ross, and Platboy Max, man, they set the standard. It's now higher now, and you got to do the most in order to get views. You got to do the most. You got to play the game. You probably have to do some strange things for a piece of change, on camera too. You know what I'm saying, like they was doing to get on top. And you gotta get with people that knows 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 people. It's not about talent. It's not about how hard working, it's not about how hard or how much content that you make, in this, video streaming space. You know what I'm saying? It's about who you know and or you're marketable. Okay? It's about numbers too. It's not about talent. It's not about hard work. If that's the case, I would probably have over 20 million subscribers by now. Long as I've been on, YouTube space and Twitch space. But, Twitch, I streamed, over the years, but it wasn't consistent compared to how I'm doing now. But, it's pretty much a too little too late thing for me, but, I do it just because I like doing it. But it'll be nice to, to have more of a notoriety in this space because, a lot of these people that are eating off of YouTube today, people like me are the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be a plug channel, believe it or not. Well, I used to plug, other channels on social media, mainly Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook anymore. But, I didn't really want it to, do this for money, all the time, because I feel like I would get burnt out easily, if I was to do it for money. If my main income was YouTube, that would be, nerve-wracking to me, and it would probably burn me out. Now, if your main income is on YouTube, I feel sorry for you because, and I'm here to tell you, you need a backup plan. As a guy that's been on this platform for almost 20 years, you need a backup plan. You need to invest something else. You need to have multiple streams of income because YouTube, it can be consistent for you, and then there's gonna be a time where it's not consistent for you. Trust me, I know. One day you're hot, one day you're not. And I said this before, if you got a great fan base, you get millions of views every time you upload, good for you. But I recommend you invest that money that you make on YouTube, to something else, like I'm doing. On this channel, I'm not even making no money off of this channel. I have multiple channels where I make money off of. But in this channel, I'm not making anything, not a penny. So all y'all probably thinking that, oh, I'm doing certain videos just to get views and money. Bruh, I would like the views, but I'm not making any money off this channel. 0 cents. But yeah, anyway, the streaming part, it's dead, man. It's on life support, man. Like, it's oversaturated. Everybody's gonna be doing the most. Everybody's gonna follow what Kai Cenat and Ross Ice Show Speed, Platboy Max, DDG, and all these other guys are doing, or who people that I don't even know of or are doing, you know. But you know, it's the thing, man. Like, they killed it. So thank you for killing it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for killing Grassroots streaming, Kai Cenat and everybody else. And now people like myself and others will probably have to do the most. Well, I'm not. I'm certainly not. I'm not gonna sell myself short so y'all can just throw it in my face later on. You know, all the stuff that I do. You know, because, you know, a lot of these guys, man, that I just mentioned has been, you know, doing humiliation rituals on camera, bro. And they're taking it to the chin, you know what I'm saying? Especially I Show Speed, man, encountering so much racism. And he just turned the other cheek, man. He's taking it in and selling himself short. I mean, I like the guy. I have a soft spot for I Show Speed because I feel like when it comes in time where he's gonna break through this, he's gonna be like, man, I don't even want to do this anymore, man. I'm just gonna expose everybody, man, because it's really starting to get to me. It's gonna get to a point. A lot of these streamers, man, are gonna get burnt out and tired. Shoot, Platboy Max freaking took a break. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of it's tiring. It's eating away at them. They don't have a social life outside of the streaming stuff. The only social life they have is when they're on stream. You know what I'm saying? And doing IRL stuff. So they never really had like a normal like day where they can go outside without the cameras and bodyguards and entourages, man, which is crazy. I would never thought that streaming, well, content creation in general will be like this. You know, as me in this space since it was the Wild Wild West, you know what I mean, when it comes down to YouTube side of the game. But yeah, man, they killed it, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Like I said, 2 or 3 live streams ago, when I was talking about Kai Cenat again and how, you know, what he had to do to get all this fame. You know, it's gonna come in time where, hey, you're gonna have to do something in order to get somewhere, man, and it ain't gonna be cheap. Like, especially you got guys like LeBron James and Kevin Hart backing you up. You know you ain't gonna get all that, you know what I'm saying, without doing something to get in those spaces. Like, come on, man, we already know. I mean, I'm not hating on the guy, man. I can never hate on anybody. I'm MasterBoris, okay? I would never hate on anybody, but I'm just going to call out the obvious. And it's probably some things that people are thinking. That the Mafia 3, man, it was rigged. It was already planned. He was going to get 1 million subs regardless. Kai Cenat was going to get 1 million subs regardless if you supported him or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I saw a clip on Twitter that he had the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, on the stream, I was like, yep, I knew what time it was. They're going to give it to him. And then you got all these people that are quote-unquote black, especially in this space like Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, cooning and buffooning, sucking and jiving on stream. Got Don Clancy turning around and saying that Kai Cenat is not the Mountain Rushmore when it comes down to streaming. But you all here rigging him getting 1 million subs, and he still don't respect you. He still don't respect the quote-unquote black content creators, man. All that shucking and jiving y'all been doing, that these Caucasian racist folks, man, they don't respect you. You think they respect you just because you out here dancing for the Caucasian man? That's, you know, the leaders of the corporate world. You know, powers that be, whatever you want to call it. You know, Twitch corporate offices, man. Because you dance for them, you think they gonna respect you? No, they can consider you as a nobody, even though you making money off of them. Even though they make, well, they are making money off of him too. They get a percentage of that 1 million subs. Because you know Twitch, soon as you get some dollars, that's 45%. They take 45% of your money. Yeah. So you kind of gonna have to cough that up. So you know, Dan Clancy gonna just say in front of Kai in his stream that he is part of the Mount Rushmore of streaming. Then gonna turn around and say that to other folks that he's not in the Mountain Rushmore streaming. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to you right now because y'all think I'm BSing. Where that video at? Hold on, bro. Where that video at? Hold on, bro. Yeah. Oh, shout outs to Jew Almighty for posting this, man. Yeah. Shout outs to him. Where that video at? I'm about to show y'all, man. So y'all really think I'm hating on this dude? I'm not. I'm not gonna hate on a person that says Black Americans don't have a culture, and I still got a bone to pick with him on that. One day I know I'm gonna see him, and I'm gonna tell it like it is too. If I do bump into Casanet, because it's gonna be an event where I'm gonna be going, because I'm gonna be going to a lot of events next year. You know what I'm saying, that contains, you know, people to, you know, content creation and entertainment and all that, because I want to expand. I want to expand on stuff that I do. I don't just do this YouTube thing. I do music as well. And so, you know, especially on the UPGM side of the game. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, shout outs to Jew Almighty, bruh.
There's no way.
Twitch CEO Dan Clancy is facing backlash and being called racist after initially praising Kai and placing him more streamers.
Obviously, Kai's there.
Clancy switched up once he got around a different group of people and suddenly refused to include two of the biggest streamers in the world, who just so happen to be black, on his personal Mount Rushmore of streaming.
In other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. And then I was like, oh no, and I swapped speed out for Chase Up.
Which is crazy considering whether you've ever logged into Twitch or not.
See, man. All that sucking and jiving y'all been doing for these Caucasian folks, man, they still don't put you in the high regard. Okay, you successful on a platform that's not even yours. I mean, it's cool, you know, but you know, listen, if I was Kai, shoot, I'm kind of feeling like this now. I won't even stream on Twitch. I'll go to Kick. And make more money, but he turned that down. They Kick offered him a deal. He turned that down. You know, but man, shoot, bro. I tell you, man, this is why I don't do strange things for a piece of change, man. I don't know. That's why I'm probably not a mega star successful in the entertainment world, because I'm just not gonna do it. You know, I'm just not gonna do it. You know. I'm just gonna do it in my own way and be successful in my own right. I don't have to, like, you know, shuck and jive and do all this and that. I mean, I can be funny. I got skits, you know, to prove that. But I'm doing it on my own terms. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to understand, a lot of these, you know, high level streamers, they got a script they got to follow, because managers and the streaming companies like Twitch tells them what to do, and they do it. They don't be planning this stuff on their own, man. They don't. And this is what you're going to have to do if you want to be on the top echelon when it comes down to streaming. Grassroots streaming is dead. And guys like Dan Clancy, Casanet, I Show Speed, killed it. Let's ride out.
Two streamers' names across the world that everyone knows. Kai and Speed.
It's crazy in the hood, bro. Like they are of the world.
And that's for good reason. Over the last few years, these two have become the most dominant and influential streamers on the planet, breaking records, redefining culture, and taking streaming to new heights that no one ever thought was possible. Kai maximized relationships and turned collabs into routines, making himself the go-to streamer for any A-list celebrity, especially during his mafia-thons.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
Bro, that's crazy. They gonna show Ray J. They gonna show them doing suspect stuff.
Streaming global, pulling up in different countries.
You know what's crazy?
Being treated like an absolute.
You know what's crazy? They rather had. Well, I ain't really checking for it, but I do see clips on my Twitter. Like people be posting it. You know, and I just be scrolling down and all this. They barely had any girls on the street like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man, but I mean, they did have some, you know, girl, but it wasn't like all the time. You know what I mean? It was mostly guys spending time with the guys, and they doing suspect stuff, man. You know, for what I've seen on the Twitter side of the game, you know. It again, guys. I can't hate on somebody that, you know, that doesn't believe in Black America doesn't have a culture. Okay? And I'm surprised nobody checked him on that. I haven't seen nobody checked him on that. When Kai Cenat said that Black Americans don't have a culture, nobody checked him on that. Nobody checked him. I haven't seen it. You know, but if I do see him myself, I am. Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be legendary if that happens. I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna make sure of that. Cause that's the most asinine thing you could say. You know, we built a lot of stuff for this country, man. And for you to say that tether babble, no way. He walking around today thinking that. That's the crazy part. Because nobody ain't checking this dude like that. He got too many yes men around him. Let's ride out. Now, I show Speed as an interesting individual. But
there are a bunch of interchangeable names, just depending on what attributes
you have to do something strange to get to where he's at.
And present. But with any metric used, it's hard to find two streamers more deserving than Kai and Speed. So when Clancy excluded them, a lot of people saw it as another example of black creators driving the culture but not receiving credit for it. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get
happens a lot in the entertainment world.
Right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore streamers, obviously, I think Ninja.
Okay.
You think Ninja?
Right?
Yep.
Those are two easy ones. And then I think you probably put Pokey there as
Pokemon?
as a female streamer. If you go back in time, there's so many, another person.
Was he the one that banned Aiden from Twitch? You ain't gonna put him up there.
I mean, the other person now, obviously, that is trying to change it like you would speak, right? And, because he's constantly, much like yourself, always trying to think, what can I do that's different than happened in the past, right? And it's true, when you go in the past, I've been asked this before, because you go in the past, and after Ninja there, you got Tim, you got Nick, you got,
Tim the Tap Man.
That, actually, no, I'll tell you the one that I might throw in there, then going even further back is Co Carnage.
Who's that?
You don't know Co? Oh, Co is like the OG who was...
Oh, he calling out the OGs of Twitch, bro.
Co-Carnage.
I never heard of
Now,
him.
to go from being on the Mafia-thon and putting Kai on the Mount Rushmore streamers by default to this switch up is crazy.
You kind of, it probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
Like, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like, look, you're great, but you can't be on the Mount Rushmore yet.
See, I put it should be Speed, Kai, Queso.
Right.
When like no, there's like
All that shucking and jiving for nothing. All that shucking and jiving for nothing. He does not look at you in high regard, Kai Cenat. It's crazy in the hood, bro. It's crazy in the hood, man. Like a lot of y'all, you know, brothers, y'all gotta be diplomatic, man. See, I have to check myself sometimes because y'all ain't like me, man. Y'all not diplomatic. Y'all don't stand on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't stand on nothing. You know, 1 minute y'all say this, but you do something totally different. You know, or you just don't have a spine. You do anything you want to do to get famous, and I'm not the person that's gonna do that. Like, I don't even want to be famous like that. I really don't. I like the money, but I don't want to do nothing too crazy where I'm looking like a fool in the process to get the money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other ways where you can be funny. You know what I'm saying? And entertaining. It's just, you know, I'm not with all this. I gotta act gay to get the dollars. No, I'm not with that. I don't play that. I don't play that, you know, that sus, that foo-foo stuff y'all be doing on stream, bro. And I be catching y'all, especially Plant Boy Max. I be catching y'all. Y'all be doing that gay stuff, man. I ain't with it. But that's what I gotta do, you know, to get funded and get sponsored by these brands. Yeah, I'm cool. But I gotta tell y'all something, guys. For those of you that probably come around this stream or this, you know, archive of the stream, because it's gonna be on YouTube as well. Listen, for those of you that support Kai Cenat and all those guys, all these high level streamers, listen, you can stop supporting them today and they will be just fine. You can stop supporting them today and they'll be just fine. They got to the point where they don't even need you anymore. They don't even need you anymore. You know, it happens all the time when it comes down to quote-unquote black entertainers. You know, we help them up. We help them get up there in the world with their craft that they do. And then they cross over to the, you know, Caucasian audience. And they act like they don't need you anymore. They act like they don't give back. They don't give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. When they get so rich to the point they was like, man, bump my people, man. They gonna have to do this on their own. But there's some times where people need actual help with things, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be, I'm not saying you gotta please everybody. What I'm saying is, man, don't forget where you come from and respect the people that came, you know, that came for you while you was coming up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these celebrities tend to forget where they came from and forget the people that supported them first. Because they are so like, hee showing their teeth because these Caucasian folks took them to the next level. That want to like do some strange things for a piece of change and invite you to a Diddy-like party. You know, a lot of these quote-unquote black entertainers forgot where they came from and forgot who supported them first. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not even hating, dude. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I'm just pointing out Kai Cenat don't need y'all anymore. He got deals. He doing podcasts with LeBron and doing stuff with Kevin Hart. He don't need you no more. You can stop supporting him right now. It would not hurt his pockets. I promise you. It would not hurt his pockets. He's way up there now. He's a plant. He's an industry plant. I mean, I hopefully this is obvious to y'all, because I'm trying to illustrate here what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why streaming is for the worst now. Grassroots streaming is dead because guys like him. Like, it's a new standard now. You got to do the most in order for the Twitch people to favor you. But as we see here, he don't put him in high regards. The Twitch CEO right here, he don't put Kasane in high regards.
Well, initially when I was doing it, because of course part of it is you just don't remember people. And initially I mentioned Speed, and then I was like, oh no, and I swapped Speed out for Queso. Yeah, okay.
I don't think it can be ignored how comfortable Dan was talking down Kai in a room full of other people while he wasn't there. And even if you went with the original list that he said, Ninja, Pokimane, Kai, and another streamer that most people never heard of, including Kai himself, Kai would still be on that list because past or present, he's the most accomplished and influential streamer in Twitch history. In
That's
2025, Kai became the first streamer to reach over 1 million subs, which I think is the most understated and underappreciated accomplishment ever. On day 11 of the phase subathon, they reached a combined 378,000 subs combined as a group, which just puts in better context Kai's accomplishment.
Drew Almighty, I know you mean well, my brother. You probably ain't gonna be able to see this video, but how he grew those subs, it was inorganic. It was already rigged. Kai was gonna get 1 million subs regardless if you supported him or not. Like I was saying earlier, it was totally inorganic. Like, bruh, that Mafia 3 that I was told, and I saw videos people talking about it wasn't the same, man. It was so forced and corporate. Like, you know, people, you know, I'm not the first person to say this really out loud, but it wasn't organic at all. You know, it was rigged to his favor. You gotta understand, he's part of the machine. He is the Drake of streaming. That's right out.
Meanwhile, other streamers like Lacey, who are currently going through a subathon, are struggling to keep up.
Shit is just hard, bro. People don't understand this chat. You guys don't understand how difficult it actually is to fucking be on camera 13 days straight. Kai was up 20 hours, 18 hours a day, and did whole streams without sleep. You're just lazy. Really. And
Oh, they slept.
Kai must have
They
fucking
slept.
superpowers. I don't know, this one is...
While Ray J was playing in their ear.
This one's been... Last one was easy for me. Like, I didn't have any trouble at all. I was fine.
This is what streaming came down to, guys.
But it's
This is what you gotta do.
Like day 14. And yesterday I don't know.
Yesterday?
I was so, like today.
Oh yeah.
I was so sad today. I was just like down. My vibes were shot.
Yeah.
My stream crashed 5 times.
Yeah, that's it.
And I was like talking on stream. I was saying like I don't know if I could do something. I don't know if I could finish it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know why, but I'm trying, but my mental's just cooked.
Not to mention, Kai is the most followed streamer on Twitch, and at this point, he's just breaking his own record. Clancy Switcher was so disrespectful and dismissive to Kai's legacy that even other streamers felt a way about it.
Said that Speed and Kai shouldn't be on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah, he's racist.
There's no way. How the fuck a nigga who had 1 million?
That even staged him for getting 1 million, though. That's the crazy part about it.
You're right, Dick, you know you're my dog. I'm gonna lie, I still love them Twitch socks that you sent me a couple years ago, bro. Thank you, bro.
That's the crazy part about it.
Nobody sends you those Twitch socks.
Usually,
You know what I'm saying? That stage for him to get 1 million subs on the Mafia 3, and he still don't put him in the Mountain Rush. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is ridiculous. You know, but hey, I guess he didn't coon enough. I don't know. That's why he ain't in the Mountain Rushmore, you know what I'm saying? Nor Speed or Castanet. It's crazy in here. I'm gonna tell you this much. They will never let somebody like these two get on top ever again. That lets you know right there. They will never let guys like Castanet and I Show Speed get on top on streaming ever again. They're telling you, or he was telling, the Twitch CEO guy was telling y'all, hey, shoot, he bringing the most money, man, so I gotta like help boy out, even though I don't really like him like that, but I gotta help out Castanet to get the million subs, and that's what the CEO of Twitch did. I hope y'all understand that, bro. It's so obvious, bro. It's so obvious. Like, come on, man. But yeah, let's ride out.
Then Kai is.
They are like the three most influential content creators of this generation.
I would say I'm one of the most influential content creators
Myself.
of all time.
All time.
This generation, though, I say me, Kai Cenat, I would say Black Boy Max. People would say Speed, though, but I feel like Speed is in the lane of like, you can't redo what Speed doing.
Right, like only he could do.
Only Speed can do what Speed do.
This is a dude that broke his own record of 1 million concurrent viewers. He is mobbed by...
Now, DDG, I will say DDG became successful in his own right. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But DDG has been on YouTube for a very, very long time. And I think he got the stuff that he has now organically. You know, when it comes down to YouTube space. Twitch, I don't know. But when it comes down to content, DDG got it. You can't deny that, man. DDG got it, man. I used to watch his videos back in the day. When he used to chase around and run around with Essence. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing, you know, when he started like doing his raps and all that. Hey, DDG, I think he grew his following, his fan base, and his content grew organically. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of the stuff that he did, shoot, even in the Twitch space too, is, I could be wrong. But
is in every country he goes to along his global tour.
now this should be a case study though. I Show Speed, him traveling the world should be a case study. You know what I'm saying? Especially how you interact with people in other countries.
Getting chills right now.
He just wrapped up his U.S. tour, meeting with some of the biggest superstars in the world.
And he's an athlete, man. He should really like
he did it.
try out for sports, man, or track, or be Olympic gold medalist, bro. See, I see potential in Speed. I can understand Speed. You know what I'm saying?
And doing things in a much different way than
I feel like Speed is gonna break through
really the only argument is
the politics of this internet stuff
Speed should be on
before anybody else.
Especially when you have Twitch going out of their way to promote their platform using Kai. And Twitter wasn't going for it. Swapping black streamers that have created and broken every record there is for an unfunny white streamer is crazy work. And I guess I was specifically about Clancy saying that he would take out Speed and put in Queso. But if we're just talking from a numbers perspective, that doesn't make sense.
It's all about numbers. Not about the vibe, not about the, you know, talent. It's just numbers. You know? How many followers you got? How many, bruh? But for those of you that rocking with me, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 19K, almost 20K subs. I mean, I thank y'all for doing that. I appreciate y'all, man. Look, I'd rather, you know, have legit following of 19K or shoot 300, because you know I got almost 400 followers on Twitter, and I've been consistent on that for months. You know, because usually I just shit post most of the time on my Twitter. You know what I'm saying, on video game stuff, and also just letting y'all know that one of my videos are coming up. But yeah, I had enough of this. But yeah, streaming, like it's not gonna be enough for you to stream you just playing the game, which I thought that was the purpose of Twitch, right? I thought that was the purpose of Twitch, is you interact with your people, the people that you chat with on here, and you know, just talk to them while you playing your game. You might as well bring back Justin TV, because that was really what Justin TV was. You might as well bring Justin TV back, because before Twitch it was Justin TV. So yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done talking about these goofy ass streamers, and that's the last time I'm gonna talk about them, unless they do something else stupid. I want to talk about this bull crap. This bull crap, you know. You got Timbaland. You got freaking Timbaland with his new AI artist, Tata. Now I got on Timbaland for stealing a lesser known, well, he is known for his beats and what he creates. I forgot the dude's name. It would start with a K. Using Sono, using the AI to create another drum pattern over a beat that was already made by someone else. Which, Timbaland, I can't believe you did that, man. I really can't believe. I mean, this is Timbaland we're talking about here. Like, one of the best producers out there in the 90s and 2000s, bro. And you gonna stoop that low? Like, we're talking about Timbaland. We're not talking about no regular SoundCloud dude. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Timbaland, a Grammy-winning award music producer that's gonna take someone else's beat that's already made, put it in AI without his permission, you know, and I got on him about that. I made a video about that. Now he's talking about having AI being the standard when it comes down to music. Not just music, but entertainment as well. Movies, video games, or whatever. And he got... And no, I'm not playing this trash. I'm not playing this this music preview. So, he talked to Variety, and I'm going to read this to y'all. It says, Timbaland revealed to Variety that he will create a new company, Stage Zero. Stage Zero is like a new kind of entertainment of characters and IP, but I think people will see, oh, okay, he ain't just pushing a button. Then Variety asked him, there are 3 different components on your new company, Live AI Music Network and the label. What is Live AI? And Timbaland said robotics are going to be the biggest thing coming next year, and we're already working on the LLM programming for the first robotic DJ. So when a DJ goes up, I control it. It knows how to mix and blend, and I can be in the background, and it's a platform where Mr. Crown is going to be DJing all the time, but also will go out in real life. We could DJ your party. And then Variety asks, what exactly is the music network? The music network is the all AI videos on one hub, a network where it's running for hours like a Roku. There are so many AI music videos, and I want to have contests where people submit videos where we got Culture Genesis involved and how it's getting paid on YouTube. And this is sick, man. Like, where's the other at? Where's the other thing at? And then he talks about label and how the label is going to work. Is going to be IP creators, characters, real people creating characters, music, film, gaming. You can put all these AI skins and characters into it, like so many different things, video games, fashion, and I can't really talk about it yet, but we're in the talks with 2 companies that distribute music. Man, I can probably speak for everybody and say we do not like this. we do not like this at all, Timbaland. Like, you are really ruining your legacy, and pretty much, you know, you're gonna create, you know, a Asian AI person, and not somebody that doesn't favor your friend Missy Elliott to do a rap on a whack ass beat. Because I've heard some AI songs, even AI covers, and they sound way better than that song you putting out with this Tata character. I'm like, Timbaland, come on, man. We can't have your legacy be down the drain because you want to sell your soul for this AI stuff. It's greed, man. At the end of the day, it's greed. He's greedy for money. Like, you know, what's going on, Timbaland? You ain't eating good? But he wants to be the first to put AI music in the forefront, and pretty much going to have that be the standard when it comes down to entertainment. And a lot of people, and I'm confident to say, you know, and pretty much can speak for most people, that we're not messing with it. We're not messing with it at all. AI is cool. It's cool to like use, you know, if you want to have some ideas when it comes down to making music, and you just work around the stuff that you want to create. But I don't want it to like push a button and prompt it, you know, to make a whole song and it don't sound like me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have done that before to give it a try, but it's come to I just wanted like new ideas and new sounds, but I did it and it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I wasn't feeling it, so I like to come out with my own sounds, make my own sounds with scratch. You know, it's a double-edged sword. You can use AI for positive things, but I feel like most of the time people are going to use AI for malicious things, and we talked about that maybe two or three streams ago. You know, it's that people are not going to. So what's going to happen if we go to these music concerts and all we see is a hologram like Hatsune Miku? You know what I'm saying? Hatsune Miku. Or, you know, we ain't going to have a meet and greet with these artists because they're not real people. They're computerized, you know, humans. Okay, they're not real. You cannot really interact with them, you know? And they want this to be the standard when it comes down to entertainment. They want to replace us, real humans, you know? So the AI, the robotics can do our jobs. They're trying to replace us. And I hope y'all know that, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. But I think a lot of people of today is not going to go through this. People are going to protest against this. Maybe some down the line when we are long gone, AI entertainment will be the standard. But, you know, AI is improving rapidly each and every day, and it's starting to feel real. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Sora 2, where you see, you know, real people, people that died being revived by the Sora AI or Google VO3, and it's starting to look really real, like they're actually there in the video. You know? Timbaland, man, this ain't the way to go, man. If this is your retirement plan, this is going to ruin your legacy and hip hop legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it. So you trying to tell me an AI artist is going to out rap an actual rapper? So you gonna try to tell me they're gonna out rap Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, yo AI artists? That's what you telling me? Like, man, yeah, Timbaland, man, yeah, you selling out big time, man. If you want this to, and you was using other people's vocals in music to build this AI for yourself. Y'all remember that Beat Club stuff he was doing? He probably still do it now. Man, y'all music producers is wasting y'all time trying to impress Timbaland, getting validation from Timbaland, and he out here just dissecting your music that you sent to him for free and using Suno to make something out of it and try to prompt the AI artist that he using to rap on that beat or sing on that beat. That was what he was doing all this time with the Beat Club. Hopefully y'all realize that. And if you didn't realize that, well, there you go. I just told you. I just told you. I mean, that should really piss y'all off. Y'all music producers off, man. So you trying to tell me there's no point of using splice and sounds, just get Chat GBT, Music GBT, to give you a sample. You're trying to tell me that there's no point in using FL Studio, Reason, Ableton Live, Pro Tools, PreSonus, Reaper, Machine, Kai 3000 MPC because we got AI? That's what you trying to tell me? You trying to replace all of that? You trying to replace the DAWs? You're trying to replace even real live instrumentation when it comes down to music, Timbaland? No. I ain't standing for it, and neither should you, if whoever is watching this. Like, it started, like, you see, it's not about talent. Like I said earlier when I was talking about content creators and streamers, it's not about talent. It's about who you know and what you're willing to do to get to the next level. Even if you sell yourself short, what are you willing to do to get to the next level? Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to take your moral values out the window? What are you willing to do? That's why I've been talking about this entire time when I was talking about these streamers, man. Most of these streamers had to do something to get where they are now. Okay? But MasterBoris ain't going to be one of them. I'm going to do it my own way. And get with people that, you know, ain't about that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to Timbaland, man. This really hurts, man. You going to the deep end. Like, he really hyping this up. Like, this is going to be the next big thing, man. This AI artist. I'm not feeling it, bro. And I'm confident to say that most people ain't feeling it either. You know. I'm not digging this at all. Yeah, this stinks. This stinks. Let me go over here. But yeah, man. Also, man, you know, speaking of real music, we lost a legend about 40, 50 hours ago. Maybe even more than that. D'Angelo. Rest in power, my brother. Condolences to, you know, the family. You know, I know he got 3 kids, I think. My condolences to y'all, man. R.I.P. D'Angelo. He was a real one. For sure, man. He put that neo soul R&B on the map, man. And everybody, you know, followed suit, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the mid-90s, man. It was a great time growing up. Listening to music at that time, man. Now we're talking about AI stuff. That ain't no real music, man. But then again, AI can improve to make real music. Especially with the program, especially with the prompts that you make. And you got to be specific with it too. like I said, it's a double-edged sword, but I'm not. Cause it's gonna make people lazy, man. When people rely on this AI stuff, it's gonna make people lazy. All you gotta do is just tell it, and then just push one button, and it'll do it. You know, it's like, especially Americans. A lot of Americans, you know, they're lazy and they just want to look for something for convenience, and then they get complacent with that convenience. See, me, you know, I like to be, you know, comfortable, but I don't want to be complacent. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But I like to do things on my own. I like to learn new things, you know. It's going to get to a point where, you know, a lot of these people in this world is not going to want to learn nothing for real. You know, shoot it. Then again, AI can teach you to learn something if you want to know the answer to certain things you want to know about, you know. But, you know, just use it to a minimum. Don't, like, because a lot of people are going to use AI, man. They're going to rely on it so much. When they can't get it, they're going to go crazy, man. And people gonna be mental because, like, they can't use AI the way they want to. There has to be some regulations on this AI stuff, man, because if you let this thing roam free, man, it's gonna do anything you tell it to do. Manipulation is a must. Like I said in my streams that I did, 2 weeks ago? Not 2 years, 2 weeks ago. I can't talk today, guys. Yeah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it being fully the society standard. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the entertainment world, man. Because, you know, people got talent out here. They just don't realize it. They just need to apply it. They need to use it, and they need to do and find it within themselves that they can do things. They can be somebody. You know? A lot of these people in America, they're not confident within themselves. There's a lot of mental health issues going on, especially the men. I'm telling y'all can do something, man. Y'all can do something for yourselves, man. You just got to apply it. Find it within yourself. Talk to God. You know what I'm saying? Something that need for you to improve on yourself, man. Because if you don't, these computers are going to take over. They're going to take over your spot. They're going to take over your jobs. They're going to take over your entertainment, everything. So we got to do our part as in people to, you know, make this wild. Make this worthwhile. Because, man, no. You know. Don't let the computer control you. You control it. Don't do that. You control the computer. Don't let the computer control you. It's going to come in time where the computer is going to control you. Because you allow it. Me, I ain't allowing nothing. But yeah, that was my take on the Timbaland thing, man. I think he just pretty much downplaying himself, using this AI as a retirement plan, as a tool to, like, him being the first person to make it be known about this AI. It's just lazy, man. He's out of touch, man. And he made a lot of hit records, man. A lot of hit records that I enjoyed in the past, and it's still a bop to this day. But this right here, this is like, he's doing this for greed, man. I ain't feeling it. I ain't with it. I mean, guys, you can use AI, like I said before. Like, I did it myself, where I can spark an idea, you know, when it comes down to certain sounds, you know. Then again, I wasn't feeling it, so I was just like, I'm gonna make my own sounds, or I got sounds that that I already have, that I haven't even played yet on my DAW, and see if I can just, you know, alter it or make something out of that certain sound, stock sound, and layer it to my sounds that I've created, you know. I mean, nothing beats that. Nothing beats about creating your own music. You know what I'm saying? The AI is cool and all, but, you know, I just don't feel, you know, like I did this, you know, when I do the AI stuff, you know. But it's cool if you want to, like, you know, have new ideas and that can spark it, you know. Using AI, like, you want a certain instrument and you ask the AI, like, give me this certain instrument, and then you just work around the stuff that you trying to create on your DAW with that instrument, that loop you just made using AI, using GBT or whatever. But make that as the standard where all the radio stations going to just play AI people that's not even real. That's going to be absurd. But yeah, done talking about it, man. But y'all know how to, you know, go through the motions. You know, hopefully y'all do. Hopefully y'all using critical thinking on the stuff that I say on this channel when it comes down to live streams. Because, you know, going back to my past streams I did last week and the week before that, man, I really want y'all to take a look at that. But after you finish looking at this, or if you did watch it, I thank you, because some stuff that I said in my past streams we have to take in consideration and be mindful and alert and have some discernment that, you know, anything is possible. Good and bad. We just don't want the bad part in our face. So you have to do your due diligence and not make things come to pass, because, you know, a lot of people that's in power, especially in Bison, he want to take things, you know, into a way that this country will crumble, and we're suffering for it. So, you know, just you know, be vigilant. Just be vigilant. Just be vigilant. You know, and never give up. So, yeah. Boy. Oh, man. I guess we can talk about Tekken 8 now. And then I'm about to bounce. Where's that video at? Okay. No. So, Marizo trailer dropped 3 days ago, you know, and I told y'all I was not feeling it. I think to be honest with you, after this season, I think this is it for Tekken 8. I don't think there's going to be a season 3. Like, I'm seeing the signs already. Harada, he's saying in so many words that he's tired. He wants to retire from making games, man. Shoot, good. Maybe somebody that will replace him and Michael Murray and Nakatsu. Yeah, take Nakatsu with you too. Maybe, you know, new people, new bloods from Bandai Namco might do a better job of making a better Tekken game. Because Tekken 8 ain't it. Like, he talks about, well, Tekken Tag 2 almost ruined the franchise, but Tekken 8 is like, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Because I don't know what y'all doing. I mean, her being like having ogre like powers, man, and also explaining that there's a lot of different ogres in the Tekken universe, and not the one that we had in Tekken 3 and Tag 1. Like, it's like Harada just making up things as he go, man. I don't think the lore of Tekken that he's putting out recently was planned, man. He just went on and thought about it on Twitter and posted. Especially, you know, with this character here that they've created where she has ogre-like powers. I'm like, why you couldn't just give us ogre? Like, you know, I mean, she's like Lucky Chloe with Asusina moves as well. You got the pole dancing going on. That's the only unique thing about it is the pole dancing moves. But, you know, then again, I mean, she kind of moves like Keelik in a way from Soul Calibur or Zeba. You know, like it's, man, I don't freaking know, man, what to think of this, man. They should have kept this character. You know, I mean, she could be play a important role of the Tekken story. I mean, because we see in this. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. As for season 3, my predictions, I don't think it's gonna be a season 3. I think they're just gonna maybe drop a character or a stage every 6 months, or balance patches every 6 months, or after Tekken World Tour, because you know they ain't doing no balance patches after Armor King came out. Yeah, this game, we need to move on from Tekken 8 and we just go to Tekken 9, because you know, I'm just so tired of this microtransactions and DLC stuff, because they're trying to make the game last because of that, and I'm tired of gamers having this mindset of, well, the game is dead if you don't update it or do a balance patches. That's what's killing fighting games for me, man. These balance patches, because before this internet, this online stuff, man, we ain't have none of that stuff. We just played the game until, you know, the new one came out, the sequel came out. Like now it's like, well, they don't have to make any more sequels because of DLC, and I don't like that. I don't like that, because, you know, gaming developers are starting to get lazy and putting all the stuff that we want in the game probably on a paywall. And, you know, I don't like that, and I'm disappointed in our gamers not checking, you know, these gaming companies that do this practice, and we just let it rot because we feel that we're going to get something in return that we really want in our games. Yeah. This is the thing, man. Like I said, season 3, if they was to actually do a season 3, which I doubt, I just feel like that's it. They're just going to update the game every 6 months, probably put a character here and there, maybe 2 or 3 characters after season 2, and that's it. Or add new stages, maybe add a story mode DLC, because they Heihachi one was balls. I'm still kind of salty about that. They brought Heihachi alive in the dumbest way possible, and we thought he was dead in Tekken 7. You know, that is more of a Bandai Namco issue, why Tekken is the way it is. And also Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as well. Then again, for Sparking Zero, there's a difference with that, because Bandai Namco did not make Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Spike Chunsoft developed Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so that's their fault. Bandai Namco only published it, but with Tekken 8, Bandai Namco developed the game under Bandai Namco Studios, and they published this game. There's a difference there. So, you know, the games that they develop and publish, like Tekken 8, it's a problem. You know, if you're not selling merchandise, you're not making any money, like the anime, like I said, Dragon Ball, Gundam, One Piece, or whatever that's anime based, like Bandai Namco is not paying attention to you. It's like they're not paying attention to Tekken 8 enough for me. And that's probably the reason why, because Tekken don't really sell merchandise compared to, you know, the anime series that I just mentioned. But if they do come out with a season 3, I would say these are, okay, how many characters All right, let me check real quick. How many characters do we get each season? For Tekken 8. Hold on. So 4 characters, right? Because we got Eddie, Lydia, Heihachi, which I don't understand, and a Soul Calibur character, but he's in Final Fantasy 16, Clive. Then season 2, we got Anna, Falcaram, Armor King, Marizo. Season 3. This is what I think the character is gonna be. This is my prediction, okay? Craig Marduk gonna be first. Then Julia. If not Julia, Kunimitsu. Because they have one female character in each season. It might have more female characters in season 3. Who knows? But my prediction is Craig Marduk, Julia, Lei, Wulong, and a guest character. I don't know. I'm not going to say who, but a guest character. Craig Marduk, Julia. If not Julia, Kunimitsu. Lei Wulong, and a guest character. Yep. Not original Tekken character like Marizo. Not a new original Tekken character. A guest character again. Because this is a Bandai Namco thing. They want to do crossover guest characters. A lot of companies are doing it in their games. Look at Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, man. You got SpongeBob SquarePants coming in the game. They do it to sell, but I just want to listen, if Tekken didn't have all these guest characters, will it sell well? I just want a Tekken game without these guest characters. Without them using guest characters as a crutch to get more sales. Just make a Tekken game just strictly Tekken. But that's not going to happen. So that's what I think. If they're really going to do a season 3 formatted, season pass like these 2 seasons right here. Craig Marduk, Julia Chung, Lei Wulong, and a guest character. If not Julia, Kunimitsu. And you know something? I do want Miguel in this game. I do want Miguel in this game, man. But I just feel like Harada at this point trying to piss people off with Tekken 8 and the DLC and these patch notes, man. The balance changes, like it's crazy in the hood, man. I have not played this game since February, since before the season 2 started. I have not played this game since the end of season 1, and I feel like I ain't missing nothing. You got these people playing this game and stream this game every day and always complain about it and say they hate it but still play it. Me, if there's something I don't like, I'm not going to play it. And Tekken 8, I don't like it right now. Hopefully, Season 3 can change my mind, but I doubt it. Because what they're going to change? Because I'm not, seeing that they're going to pull a No Man's Sky for Tekken 8 or Cyberpunk 2077 on Tekken 8. I don't see it. I don't see it to the point where, we got movement. We got footsies. Korean backdash is, prominent. Nope, it's just slugfest after slugfest. Let's press buttons. Whoever pressed the button fastest and do the heat combos, you know what I'm saying, first is the winner. Cause I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. What's up, Deadly Ray Neo, man? I'm about to wrap this up, dude. You late. I'm about to wrap this up. I've been on stream for about an hour and 23 minutes, man. I'm about to wrap this up. There's just a lot of things that I explain. A lot of things to talk about because Wednesday I talk about certain stuff that I want to talk about and spread awareness, man. So after this stream is over, take a look at it if you really about your boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm tired of people like asking me to do stuff and they ain't really supporting what I'm doing elsewhere too. So it's time to like put your money where your mouth is with me. It's time to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's time to like show that you care. Because any other time, y'all show support of other people that I feel like don't need support at all. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. And, you know, a lot of people that are famous are the wrong people. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck with anybody that watch my streams, man. I ain't holding my tongue for nobody, man. I'm not kissing ass. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing strange things for a piece of change to get put on and, you know, getting money that way, and you know, like deleting my moral code. That's not what I'm all about. That's not what MasterBoris is about. You can support those people if you want to, but I'm not. You know, like I was talking about Casanet and I Show Speed and all those other streamers earlier on this stream. You know, like I said before, they don't need y'all anymore. They're part of the machine, bro. Like you can, like I said, you can stop supporting them today. They will be just fine. You got them being sponsored. They hanging out with high-level celebrities. They don't need y'all anymore. But people like me, they ain't really about that. They ain't really trying to get in the club or try to like get in these Diddy-esque parties. Ain't really about that life. They just want to chill. They just want to build their community. Their, you know, have a following organically like myself. Support them instead. Support them instead. You feel me? Because I've been in this game for almost 20 years, man, on the YouTube side of the game. And I feel like I still don't get my just due. A lot of people, the stuff that I did back in the day was corny. Now everybody is doing it. Everybody is doing it. And I'm going to make sure my voice is heard. And I'll put my own money up to make my voice heard. I don't need nobody to like help me put what I need to be heard of on any platform. It'll be nice if y'all share my clips and videos, but most of the time I be doing it on my own. I don't have the machine. I don't have a group. Well, UVGM, but that's a different beast. That's music. But nah, I don't. You know, it'd be cool to have, but I'm not gonna, you know, lower my standards in order to get to the top. Nah. You got the crown, I'm gonna take that crown off and wear it myself. And then, when I'm tired of wearing the crown, I'll give it back to you. That's the type of person I am. I'll give you back the crown. When I'm done wearing the crown. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't even want to be famous like that. I really don't. Like I said earlier. But yeah, support your small streamers, man. Even though streaming, like grassroots streaming, is on life support, please support the small streamers, man. For real. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna check y'all tomorrow. Peace.